Have you been searching for a guided meditation or practice where you can get out of your head because you always find yourself overthinking, unable to fully be present and fully drop in? Well, if so, then this video today is for you. I will be guiding you through the overthinking meditation. If we haven't already met, hello, my name is Jen Casey. I am a brain-based business and mindset coach, an energy healer, and the creator of the Psyche Coaching certification. Now, before we dive into today's meditation, go ahead and hit pause so that you can read this screen here for optimal safety practices. Please do not listen to this recording while engaging in any activity that requires your full attention and wakeful awareness, such as driving or operating heavy machinery. All right, so let's get into it. You can begin with your eyes closed, or allow them to close naturally in the next minute or so, whatever feels right for you. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. You came here today to create space, to quiet the overthinking mind, and to release the cycles of looping, to allow clarity to emerge. So let's begin now with the breath. On your next inhale, you can think to yourself as you count in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the breath balanced and steady, or breathing in a way that feels most supportive to you. Throughout this practice, you can count to yourself and think about where your breath is moving in your body, noticing how your breath is moving your body. And as you think, you wonder. And it's good to wonder. And as you breathe, you may notice the conscious mind doing what it does, thinking. So you can let it think as you relax. Besides, overthinking is not a flaw, it's an ability, a skill, a pattern passed down through evolution. It is a response. A response to what? That is a good question. That's for your unconscious to reveal, isn't it? As you already know, far too much energy is spent trying to stop the mind from thinking. So don't try, and just rest as you listen. Because we so often try to get out of the mind, I wonder if we can stay in the mind for just a moment. Stay here and walk around. Here inside the mind, notice what you notice. Where do your thoughts come from? How do they emerge? Do they pop in? Or are they always there, like static? Like the hum of a record with the volume all the way down? Or something else? In fact, go ahead and pull up the 3 main things that have been on your mind, that are here in your mind that you've been thinking about. In a moment, I'm going to guide you through a process to gain more perspective on these thoughts. If you would like to explore this, then let's continue. The mind, in its evolutionary brilliance, learned to analyze, to anticipate, to prepare. It was once necessary for survival, and it sought to keep you safe. To think through every possibility, every outcome, to ensure that you were ready. And now, with so much more input than those that came before us, you may wonder, how can you support your mind now? You could think about that and ask your mind. But you've been doing that, and that's what led you here, isn't it? So why don't we try something else this time? Take that first thing, that first thought, and bring it into your mind. As you pull up that picture, notice the qualities, the color saturation, the brightness level, the size of it. You can notice where it is in relation to your body, meaning, is it out in front of you, to the side, above, below, behind you? Are you in the picture looking through your own eyes, or are you seeing yourself in the picture, like it's up on a movie screen? And as you observe this picture, you might notice what feelings are present. And you also may wonder, what feelings would you like to feel about this thought? Perhaps it's clarity, certainty, groundedness, excitement, or something else. Go ahead and imagine little dials in your mind. Here, you can adjust this picture to shift the energetics, bringing it closer to that feeling that you want to feel. This could mean things like slowing it down or speeding it up so that it's just right, pushing it further away or bringing it closer so that you have the clarity that you desire. It could look like stepping in or out of the picture so that you feel grounded and excited. Or perhaps floating above it and looking all the way down on it so that you can gain new, higher perspective. You could also explore shifting the brightness, the color, the focus. If there's sound here, you can adjust the volume so that it's just right, so that it's easy for you to understand what you need to understand, so that it's easy for you to receive what you are here to receive. You can change those dials now as quickly as you'd like, knowing that you can adjust these in whatever way is most supportive to you. And you can just ask your unconscious mind to make any additional changes for you now. And when that feels complete now, you can bring up a second thought, a second thing. Just as you did before, you can notice the qualities of this picture or movie, observing the color saturation, the brightness level, the size of it, where it is in relation to your body, noticing if you are in the moment in the picture or looking in on this moment from outside. Bringing back the little dials in your mind, go ahead and adjust this picture to make it just right. Here you are getting the learnings that this thought is here to provide. As you adjust the qualities of this picture now, you can explore slowing it down or speeding it up, pushing it further away, creating some distance, or perhaps bringing it closer to you. You can make it larger or smaller. Perhaps exploring floating above this and above it all, so that you can see from this higher perspective, looking all the way down, playing with the brightness, the color, the focus. You can adjust the volume so that it's just right, so that whatever is here is easy to understand, easy for you to receive. And you can change these dials now as quickly as you'd like, knowing that you can adjust these in whatever way is most supportive to you. And you can just ask your unconscious mind to make any additional changes for you now. That's right. As that shift has happened, you can bring up the third thought, that third thing that has been present on your mind. Seeing, hearing, and feeling it now, notice the qualities of this picture. The color saturation, the brightness level, the size of it, where it is in relation to your body. Are there any changes here that you would like to make to allow this to be even more supportive for you? Noticing if you are in the picture or seeing it up on a screen, exploring stepping in and out of the picture so that it is clear and easy for you to navigate, easy for you to understand the lessons and the learnings that are coming through, allowing the energetics and emotions around this to begin to clear now. Imagine the little dials in your mind and continuing now to adjust the picture, making it so that it's just right, allowing you to feel the feelings that you desire to feel, whether they be groundedness, clarity, focus, peace, joy, understanding. You may want to slow down or speed it up. You may want to move it from a movie to a picture or a picture to a movie. You can play with the idea of pushing this picture away or bringing it closer, finding the distance that is just right. You can also explore floating above it, even just for a time, so that you can gain a new, higher perspective. You can shift the brightness, the color, the focus. Adjust the volume so that it's easy for you to understand, easy for you to hear what is here for you to hear. You can change those dials now as quickly as you'd like, knowing that you can adjust these in whatever way is most supportive to you. You can ask your unconscious mind to make any additional changes for you now. Interesting, isn't it? Now, from this new perspective, you could ask your body or your heart what it feels about all of this. Because as the mind overthinks, the body underfeels. Thoughts swirl and loop, replaying the past, rehearsing the future, seeking certainty. And that's understandable. We can have compassion for that. And the body, your body, is here in the now. So if when you notice the mind working more than it needs to, gently shift your awareness downward. Let the body speak and listen. What sensations arise when you pause the thinking and step into feeling? Allow the feeling. Go ahead and, starting at the head, scan the body all the way down to the tips of your toes. Breathing here, sending the breath down as you go down the body. What sensations, what emotions have been waiting for your attention? Wherever you feel that, go ahead and breathe into that now. With your next inhale, allowing your body to hold you in this expansion, and as you exhale, to guide you back into the present moment. Counting in for 4 and out for 4. Listening to the wisdom of the body, the subtle cues, the changes in breath, the desire to stretch or yawn or twitch or sway or make sounds. It's all perfect because it's yours. This is your expression. Weaving these thoughts that have been thought over and bringing them down into the body, deeper and deeper down. Bringing it through the body, out the bottoms of the feet, out the fingertips, out the top of the head, and just allowing that energy to move and flow, to release and clear. Counting in for 4 on your next inhale, and out for 4. Observing these moments of stillness, the suspension of the moments in between the breath, the suspension of the moments in between the thoughts. Here in this place of presence and knowing, tuning to, listening to the wisdom of the body, the wisdom of the breath. the subtle cues, the changes in the breath. That's right. Have you ever seen a small child fill a cup with milk when they are still learning how to hold the container? So as they pour out and it reaches the level where the flow of the milk is complete, it's full. The child cannot always respond in time, and the excess goes where? Well, it spills over. For some children, losing a single drop can generate a reaction around them and within them. But what happens if when you zoom out, looking over the entire lifetime of that being, that singular moment seems rather small, isn't it? What happens when you spill milk? Well, nothing. You just wipe it up and enjoy your cup nice and full. Besides, you can always try again because you are learning, and it's good to learn, and you are here learning many things, and because you have free will, don't you? So if you'd like to, you can choose to take a deep breath in, bringing a lot or a little awareness to the breath as you exhale. Let it all go now. From below your belly button, all the way up through your heart. And on your next exhale, releasing it out of your lungs, through the mouth and throat. Just noticing now how that feels in your body. The stillness beneath the breath. The wisdom beneath the worry. Because in the stillness, you gain clarity, you gain understanding, you gain compassion and awareness. You learn that overthinking is simply energy looking for direction. With your breath, you can guide it where it needs to go now. Breathing with intention brings presence. Exhaling and breathing out, you can release. In all your lifetime, you have taken many breaths, some of them very deep. And I wonder how your life will change now when you bring even more awareness, even more intention, even more reverence for the importance and power of your connection to your breath. A new way of being, a way where the mind supports you and works holistically with all of you, all parts of you, past, present, future, here and now. A way where thoughts are honored so that they can be processed and cleared. A way where you can trust yourself, and the moment you are in. Here you recognize the wisdom beyond thought, a knowing that is grounded, that does not require any analysis. You can recognize for yourself, my mind is clear, my body is grounded, my heart is open. I release the thoughts that do not serve me. I return to the wisdom of my body. I move energy through my breath. My breath anchors me into the present moment where peace exists. I am more than my thoughts. I am awareness itself. When the thoughts are not that of true empowerment, I ask that thought, where did you come from? And I wonder, if I am the one who is doing the listening, who is doing the talking? I trust the intelligence of my body to guide me. I observe my thoughts without attaching to them. By feeling my body, I gain new perspective. I am present in my body here and now. Awareness flows through me, connecting my mind, my heart, and my body as one. And now, in a moment, I will count from 5 to 1, and you will gently return to full awareness, feeling lighter, clearer, and more present than before. 5. Feel the air moving in and out of your body. 4. Feel the weight of your body resting here. 3. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. 2. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, stretch your arms. And 1. Open your eyes. You are here. You are awake now. You are fully present in the moment, bringing this newfound clarity with you. If you loved this guided experience and you want to get access to even more recordings, trainings, and live experiences just like this, then hit subscribe to my channel and head over to heyjencasey.com to join my mailing list. And we'll link all of that up for you below in the show notes. And with that, I will see you in the next one.